name is Daniel William Steele. So I started college way back in 2004, graduated with an associate's degree of liberal arts in 2009 from West Valley College in California. Then I went to work for several years. Then I came to the Philippines, undertook the DMU Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration program at SISFU. Upon graduating that in 2017, I went on to study the UK MBA program through SISFU, which is the Buckinghamshire New University MBA program, which I completed in 2020. Currently, I serve as Director of Communications, Strategy and Innovation for the Southwell Global Education Network of 7 schools. I'm also a lecturer in the Faculty of Business here in SISFU, as well as a lecturer in the School of Hospitality Management in SISFU as well. I've been in education since 2017, so 5 years now, and I look forward to many more years. Well, I knew that I wanted to continue to pursue higher education after completing my bachelor's degree, and I knew that I wanted to take a master's degree. And as good as the many options are that are available here in the Philippines, it was really the fact that I'd already had experience with the UK education system that drew me to the UK MBA program with SISFU and with Buckinghamshire New University. While there are many great opportunities here in the Philippines, or opportunities that I could have taken, for example, online from US-based schools, because of my comfort with the UK system and frankly, the quality of the UK system, I didn't really want to look anywhere else. Yeah, absolutely. So when I was undertaking the international MBA, the MBA was still being delivered face-to-face at SISFU through the Pearson Extended Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership. That program is now delivered online, which is also fine. But I personally have a preference for learning face-to-face given the opportunity. That program was fantastic. I got to learn from Dr. Melba Diamantes, this was president, when we were doing the Strategic Human Resource Management subject, and that was a wonderful learning experience. Also learned from Sir Denver Daradar, who is himself a doctoral candidate with De La Salle University, when he was teaching strategic management, and that was also a wonderful learning experience. Well, the impacts are actually quite immediate and quite obvious. Without having completed the master's degree, I would not have been able to continue to progress in my work as a member of faculty teaching at SISFU. Right? You need a master's degree really to be able to take on any substantial teaching load at the undergraduate level. So that was a huge step for me, and it dramatically increased my teaching load. Beyond that, it's also had really remarkable impacts in my administrative capacity as Director of Communications, Strategy and Innovation. The keyword there really being strategy. An MBA really prepares you to take on strategy-oriented roles where you're looking at things at a very big picture and trying to make deep, lasting changes for organizations. And that's something that as much as I cherish the education I got through DMU, the Montfort University, the MBA just takes it to an extra level higher when it comes to higher order thinking and overall organizational strategy development. I do. I plan on pursuing what's called the International PhD at De Montfort University. Going back to the alma mater again, they have what's called a distance learning PhD option, where I would be assigned PhD advisors from De Montfort University. I plan to take that up this year, in fact, possibly next year, just depending on when the application goes in. Because I do want to earn the doctorate, and I want to continue in academia. That's really all I've ever wanted from the time I was an adult was to teach. And you can do a lot more teaching with a doctorate than you can with even a master's degree. So I plan to make the most of that, and I want to continue to improve my prospects in higher education, in academia, by pursuing my PhD with my UK alma mater, De Montfort University. I think that for many of our students, and certainly for our colleagues, they don't need me to tell them about the enduring value of education. They see it, they live it, they understand it. I'm sure for some, however, education is in their mind just something they need to check off before they can get on with the rest of their life as working professionals. No matter which of those two camps you fall into, just try to remember that education is about more than checking a box. It's about more than earning a piece of paper or getting to put, a title after your name or that sort of thing. Education is first and foremost about learning. And education should never stop, because you should never stop learning. Education today needs to be lifelong. Okay? So even though I completed a bachelor's and had a job, I still went and got the master's. Even though I have a master's and have a job I love, I'm still going to go out and get the PhD. And even after I earn the PhD, I'm still going to continue to go and take professional development courses. I'm going to continue to learn all throughout my life. And that's not because I'm in academia. That's not because, it's required for my job. No, that's because if you ever stop learning, you've given up something that is vital to the human experience and the human condition. And you've let go of something that is truly precious, right? It's not any animal that can learn to think and read and dwell on its own condition. So something rare and precious that we have been given, whether by a creator or the universe or what have you. Be ashamed to waste it just filling out forms and completing basic work tasks. I learned for the joy of learning. And shouldn't we all?